Y'all, we've been trying to tell you that Tylenol causes autism. It literally causes autism. Awesome. Excellent. Even. Matter of fact, does it come with an autism guarantee? Because my autistic friends are cool as shit. Smart, kind, nice, funny, mostly, right? Some of their stand-up is a little brutal. Come to the territory. Could not pay me to be bothered by my kid having autism. You know what would bother me if my kid was ugly? Yeah, I'm just being honest. It would truly bother me if my kid did not know when to put down the filler and when to pick up the tretinoin, for the love of God. And it would bother me doubly if they were ugly and evil. Yeah, if they were the deputy director of ICE looking and living like the literal Miss Trunchbull. And I'm not saying that there aren't challenges about living with autism. Of course there are, right? But I have to imagine there are greater challenges when you diddle little kids on an island and put on cover-up after cover-up to try to make people forget. We haven't forgotten, motherfucker. You're going to prison. It would bother me greatly if my kid was a little bitch boy who couldn't take a joke, right? It would bother me greatly if my kid was seemingly riding the waves of dementia and accidentally posted a message he meant to send to the Attorney General of the United States saying he wants her to prosecute his political opponents, a definitively impeachable offense if we were living in normal times, but we're not, because my kid would also have been living in a billionaire circle jerk, because the only way they can have friends is if they pay one another to be each other's friends. So yeah, oh, also it would bother me if my kid cheered for the Florida Gators, or if my kid preferred chocolate chip pancakes over blueberry pancakes. That just shows a really, really bad lapse in judgment, in my opinion. But yeah, would still choose autism over absolutely anything that this administration is doing. Okay, so maybe your time would be better spent preparing for your next white trash bash. Sorry, I meant cabinet meeting. Given that y'all are looking really disjointed and messy and scared lately, and do me a favor, check on Caroline. Not in that way. She's what, 28, so that would make her 28 years too old for you. She does look a little nervous though. See all the splotches on her neck from the press conference earlier? I think she's feeling nervous, and if your nervous system was still functioning, you would be too.